This is Sax Williams reporting from My Free Life News. As you can see, the chaos has started. Nobody knows exactly what to do or where to go. Welcome back, Free Life Squad. We are at it again with another one. Don't forget to hit that like button, hit that subscribe, those notifications, throw some comments in, all that good stuff on your way through. But let's jump right on into this.
Well, guys, it has been confirmed that Oprah Winfrey is on the run now. She just took out $100 million out of her bank and is now on her way to Switzerland. Ironically, after the accusations of her being a part of the Jeffrey Epstein list and the missing girls out of South Africa from the school that she personally opened and created for them. Not much more has really been said, but Oprah, what you running from? Seriously, like if they have nothing to hide, because there's also a lot of other big named people that are going on the run or absolutely just hiding, because there's some celebrities that are building bunkers underneath the ground to hide, and others that are just absolutely on the run going to other countries. So if you ask me, this should be a fun play out. Can't wait to see how it goes.
Confirmed. Did Oprah Winfrey just get arrested with $100 million? If Oprah Winfrey just got arrested with $100 million, they're about to release the names. I was going to do a video on the names release. My voice fucked up. I was going to do a video because the federal judge said that the names had to be released. And y'all know, before they go down, and they go into them bunkers, and they going to wherever they going. If Oprah Winfrey got caught with $100 million, she's on the run, and it's almost time.
Now, I ain't betting house and home on this. All the searching that I could do, I couldn't bring up really anything on this Oprah Winfrey thing going on. But of course, I also know on the flip side of that is it is Oprah Winfrey. You want to talk about mainstream number one, so they would definitely make it hard to search that kind of stuff up on Google. But one way or another, jury's still out on this. We'll follow and see where it goes, but I'm not putting much stock in that just yet. But I found it interesting enough to put it on here anyway. Let me know what y'all think. If y'all have heard some more stuff or a better spot for me to look, direct link or something like that, hit me up in the comments. Let's keep it going.
Leave the world behind movie in real life.
Now, what's going on here, America? Leave the world behind movie in real life. Can't make this up, huh? Y'all see it? Hollywood be showing us the truth in real life on everything what's gonna go down. They already know. Now the big question is, where did the driver to this boat go? And the whole people, it don't look like nobody on the ships no more. Huh? America, please answer this question. Where did they go? So you mean to tell me all week, all these blackouts, all these cars malfunctioning, all of these boats malfunctioning, pulling up to the beach, just like the movies, you gonna tell me ain't nothing going on?
Now that clip, it's kind of hard not to take notice of that, because that is some very curious timing for something like that. I mean, the ship literally looks pretty much exactly like the ship too. I mean, it's kind of crazy. And notice all the blue stuff. When you go back and watch Leave the World Behind again, notice all the blue. Like it starts off immediately with a bold royal blue room. Like everything's blue. And then start notice everybody's wearing blue, which, you know, the whole Lahaina thing going on, it's kind of a trip, man. Start really digging into that. Now we can always connect dots with anything, even if they're not there. We can make lines go from here to there, but that doesn't mean they're not there either. So a lot of symbolism in that, and I think that blue was definitely more than just an accident. I mean, it's god awful color for a room. First of all, I mean, come on. But anyway. Yeah, it's kind of hard not to notice these things going on right after that movie as well.
street light is spraying something right in front of my house. It is the only one spraying shit.
Yo, they're weapons.
This one is not. That one is not.
I just watched a thing on this 2 nights ago.
Just that one. And it stopped.
There is absolutely zero convincing me that right there going on with those street lights isn't nefarious. There is no reason. What possible explanation can you have for your street light spraying anything? It shouldn't even be outfitted with the system to be able to spray anything. I mean, I'm telling y'all, there's a lot going on out there that so many people are just too narrow-minded or think that true evil doesn't exist out there like that could do certain things. You see where I'm going with this? There's no reason for there to be anything spraying out of a street light. Got me. Matter of fact, when they get dark tonight, I'm probably gonna go walk around my neighborhood looking at my street lights, seeing if any of them spraying anything, because that really trips me out. And I take super notice of stuff like that. I won't forget to look from now on. I promise you. All right, let's move it on.
Would you guys like to know what's in store for 2024? Well, if you're to believe Nostradamus, there's a lot of things that could happen in 2024 that are kind of crazy. A few funny things, but most are kind of crazy and are not that far out of the realm of possibility. If you don't know who Nostradamus is, he predicted 9/11, World War II, Hitler, and so many other things. So I'm going to share his predictions with you guys. Buckle up, buttercups. This is going to be a rough ride.
Earthquake in 2024. So, here is what the famous Nostradamus said about a possible earthquake in 2024 in Quatrain 1072. Look at them quickly now to find the best answers for you. The sloping park, great calamity, through the lands of the West, and Lombardy, Italy, the fire in the ship, plague and captivity, Mercury in Sagittarius, Saturn fading. If you look at the above quatrains, the rising park would seem to suggest that the ground is being moved. So what about the disaster? It will be about the earthquakes in what we call the lands of the West, Lesperi, or the New World. Things are shown that could be in the United States and in Lombardy, which is an area in northern Italy. Not only that, but this also brings up the fire on the ship and makes us think about military war.
How did he know that we were going to be in a Mercury retrograde at the end of 23 going into 2024, though?
Also, the Mercury retrograde in Sagittarius is an astrological event that happens from December 13th, 2023 to January 1st, 2024.
See what I mean? It's kind of crazy.
The AI uprising of 2024. In a future world ruled by artificial intelligence, people count on machines for everything. AI is getting smarter, stronger, and more in charge as time goes on. At some point, the machines will become so smart that they will be able to take over the whole world and turn people into nothing but their slaves. There are several lines in Nostradamus's quatrains that could be seen as pointing to a world ruled by AI. Nostradamus said that in the year 2024, there will be a global rebellion by artificial intelligence, AI, which will cause chaos and insecurity all over the world. Machines will turn against people, which will have unintended effects. The robots will question their subservient role and try to claim their freedom, arguing that humans are not better than them. Every part of society will be affected by this rebellion, from businesses and economies to government and everyday life.
But y'all think AI is so cool.
A massive flood destroy the world. The world is covered by a huge flood that destroys whole towns and kills everyone on it. On homemade rafts and boats, only a few people are able to stay alive. The great star will burn for 7 days. The cloud will cause 2 suns to appear. The big mastiff will howl all night when the great pontiff changes countries. Century 2, Quatrain 41.
I don't really think that one's gonna happen. It'd be hard to flood the whole world.
Extraterrestrial invasion. Nostradamus said that in the year 2024, the Earth would face a disaster and a powerful alien race would attack. A threat from outer space will have to be dealt with by people. An alien race with better technology and intelligence will come to Earth with the goal of taking it over.
This one's definitely possible, and we know they're out there.
6. The malevolent social media. When it comes out in 2023, a fake social network will spread quickly, taking control of people's minds and using them for bad things. The power of social media is being used in a bad way, which is causing confusion, chaos, and people lose sight of their own.
Oh, this is happening now, so that's not that far off. And it's only going to get worse.
The impending impact. A massive comet will approach Earth in 2024. Astronomers have never seen this huge comet before, but it will soon pass through our solar system and get dangerously close to Earth. Its huge size and path will show that it could cause a lot of damage, setting off a race against time as people try to find a solution.
Oh, that's definitely possible because we had a couple close calls this year.
8. Cyber chaos and the outbreak of WW3. A series of destructive cyber attacks on vital infrastructure and military systems will cause chaos and mistrust between nations. Hackers with a lot of experience and government-funded cyber warfare units will take advantage of weaknesses and use complicated attacks to shut down communication networks, damage financial systems, and weaken key defenses.
Definitely
As
possible.
cyber chaos gets worse, it will add to global unrest and lead to a deadly fight between countries.
That one's definitely possible because they've been talking about this for the past year more than ever. Hell, we've had cyber attacks this month. My
Did
favorite one.
Nostradamus predict Kanye as president in 2024?
I love this one.
Nostradamus said that the last American president would be chosen in 2024, and that he would be black. He didn't say how that would happen, though. The last president of the United States will get the country out of its economic problem. But he or she will also push the country closer to war. Everyone will put their hopes in him, but it will turn out exactly the opposite. He will pull the country out of the crisis, and because of him a new conflict will start.
That's my favorite one. Like, for real. We're going to have Kanye for president. Let's go. Let's do it.
That was quite interesting. Substantially longer of a clip than I would generally feature on here, but interesting. Now, Kanye for president is not going to happen. I mean, that's just not going to happen. Now, I'm not saying I don't like Kanye. I'm not saying I do. I'm saying there's a lot of stuff that he says that makes a whole lot of sense, and he's just crazy. Sounds just crazy enough for it to be real in this upside down world we're living in right now, this clown world where we all reside in at this moment. But he's not about fixing to be no president right now. That not gonna happen. I don't think. I mean, I guess anything can happen literally these days. All right, moving on up to the next one.
All right, y'all. So Tesla robot attacks an engineer at the company's Texas factory during a violent malfunction, leaving a trail of blood and forcing workers to hit the emergency shutoff button. I thought this was interesting because this is from Twitter, which we all know that Elon Musk owns Twitter. And now on Twitter, they have these little context boxes. And this is, added by Twitter. And it said that this happened in 2021. The engineer was working on 3 robots and didn't realize only 2 had been shut off. The third robot kept moving and pinned the engineer against a surface, pushing its claws into his body and drawing blood from his back and from his arm. So they kind of make it sound like, the robot wasn't trying to do it with any malice intent, but it was more so like the human was just in the robot's way, and the robot just kept moving, accidentally pinned said person against the wall, and proceeded to jam its claws into the back of this human being. Now, I think this is very interesting because it happened in 2021. And Elon Musk, he said that it's shameful to be bringing up a report that happened almost 2 years ago. But I would say it's interesting that we're just now finding out about it.
I really like this Christian content creator. He's really intelligent. His sets are well formulated, put together very nicely, and he brings a lot of good stuff to the table. And I'd have to agree with what he just said. I find it more odd that we're just now finding out about it. How many other robots that has something happened that we just haven't got a disclaimer on? You know what I mean? Y'all know what I mean. Y'all smart. Y'all some of that free light squad kind of smart, and I love y'all for that. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. Hit the notifications. Help me turn this little bitty channel into something just a little bit bigger itty bitty, a little bit bigger itty bitty till they get big. Let's keep it going.
Are you a pilot?
Yes, sir.
One question. Okay.
When you descend in the air,
Yeah.
do you dip or do you go straight?
It's straight.
Straight?
A little more with the nose up. That's it.
But straight. You don't dip into the...
No.
Okay, thank you so much. I appreciate you.
You're welcome, sir. All
Have
right.
a great day.
Just like that. Gotcha. Doesn't take a whole lot more than one question when it comes to that old curvature, does it? Not at all. Not at all.
Folks in the orchard industry, even backyard gardeners, should take care of their plants. You can see scattered showers still showing up on the Pacific Northwest radar throughout the region. The heaviest, and of course, well to our north. Here in Southern Oregon and Northern California, we've got a bit of an unusual situation. Now, this first portion of the radar cycle, fairly bland and typical, but then you see these bands of very distinct cloud cover moving into the region. That is not rain, that is not snow. Believe it or not, military aircraft flying through the region is dropping chaff. Small bits of aluminum, sometimes it's made of plastic, or even metallicized paper products, but it's used as an anti-radar issue, and obviously they're up there practicing. Now, they won't confirm that, but I was in the Marine Corps for many years, and I'll tell you right now, that's what it is. 50 in Metro...
Well titled video clip. This weatherman truly is a hero in my eyes. You know how hard it is for these people to come out and tell the truth like that? And he just did it all nonchalantly right there in the middle of his forecast about these sea trails out here. I love it. High five to that guy, man. 2 thumbs up. Absolutely. We need more people like that, especially people that are in the mainstream media, however it go. You know what I mean? We need the truth. We need the truth. I mean, it comes down to just that. We need the truth. All right, let's keep going.
Is there something that Mark Zuckerberg seems to know that we don't? Now imagine having all the resources in the world, including the abundance of money. So what do you think you do? Well, a lot of people may perhaps think of purchasing luxurious items, properties and so on, but that is not what the world's 7th richest man, Mark Zuckerberg, is doing with his money at the moment. And this is sparking a lot of speculation. What does Mark Zuckerberg know that we don't? Now, Mark Zuckerberg, the CEO of Facebook, and that's of course a company that's owned by Meta, has started to prepare for a doomsday. You heard that right. Mark Zuckerberg is building a doomsday sort of a place where he can in fact go into hiding in case there is doomsday that happens. The Facebook founder is creating a compound which features a doomsday bunker. He's creating this compound in Hawaii and not on mainland United States. The compound is located in the Hawaiian island of Kauai, and conservative estimates put the total price of the compound at a cool $100 million. That's not a small pocket change of money. He's investing $100 million for a doomsday bunker. And this doomsday bunker will comprise of underground bunkers, luxurious mansions, and other self-reliant features. The massive $1 million project will also have its own sources of food and energy. The secret project, which the Meta chief is apparently hiding from the public, is called the Kola Ranch. The project which revealed that ranch is one of the most expensive personal construction projects in modern history. It is still under construction, and it consists of dozens of buildings, which include 2 main mansions, which will be connected via a tunnel, of all things. The tunnel will lead to an underground shelter, which will have an emergency exit. The shelter will be blast resistant as well. And the compound will consist of nearly about 30 bedrooms and a similar number of bathrooms. Apart from this, it will also have a cluster of 11 disc-shaped tree houses. Not only this, the compound will also have various security features with secret doors and much more advanced technology. It seems like this ranch is not only a retreat, but more like a potential survival base for Mark Zuckerberg and his family in the wake of any catastrophic event. But why is he spending $100 million? He's putting his money on a certain idea that other people do not seem to be aware of. Now, Zuckerberg's not the only billionaire who's invested in some type of doomsday-proof property. There are several other billionaires and tech titans who also built bunkers or safe houses that might provide them with safety from any kind of a hypothetical scenarios where there is a potential or a possibility of the collapse of civilization.
We covered a little bit of Mark Zuckerberg's old fallout shelter yesterday on yesterday's video. We ain't really going to go into much narrating on that, but he's not the only one of these billionaires that's doing it. A lot of them are doing that right now. You know what I mean? Are they trying to escape a list? Are they trying to escape God? good luck. You ain't gonna escape God for sure. You can't dig yourself out of that one. But you actually can. Get on your knees, repent, get forgiveness, turn to Christ. You'll be just fine. But digging holes, you ain't gonna hide from God like that. It's not gonna work. Not at all. Moving on.
Yo, what's happening, man? It's your boy Papa Duck, and if you see the title to this video, yes, January 1st is not New Year's, okay? It is not the new year. Let's jump right into it, right? This is when they changed it. They changed the Julian calendar to the Gregorian calendar, right? And in the process of that, they've changed these things, okay? We're talking about going from 13 months a year and 28 days a month to all these different days a month and 12 months a year, all right? I keep telling y'all, when you're dealing with America, which is some of the lyingest, doggest motherfuckers in the world, you're going to always be misled. Because he who controls the past controls the future, okay? If you look at a lunar calendar, we're talking about when it's the moon cycle. We're talking astrology, moon cycles. The moon cycle's 13 times, not 12. Why would they change that?
And this dude, Papa
Right?
Duck,
Why?
is absolutely correct. There is definitely 13 months in the cycle. So this old Gregorian 12-month system, it really don't add up. It's kind of hard to argue with that. I mean, not just from his little speech right there, but I've come across tons and tons of this information, and it's really intrigued me, everything that I look into on that, and it's right. I mean, are we even in 2023 right now? Do we have any idea? Are we even in January right now? Hard to tell. We'll never really know, will we? Not that I know of.
We are going to be seeing, we already are seeing, a rise in fakeness. And you could say that this is AI, you could say that this is technology, you could say that this is changing the way that you look artificially. You could say this is all kinds of different things that's happening physically. So it's important for you to always be asking yourself if this thing makes me feel more like me or if this thing makes me feel more not like myself. It's literally that simple. Does this thing make me feel more connected to myself or does this thing make me feel more disconnected to myself? As we move into these next few years, we all know already that technology is going to become very, very difficult for us to be able to discern if it's real or if it's not. I've already seen tons of different AI videos of different celebrities. And if you're not paying attention, if you don't know about AI that much and you're just scrolling past, you might really think that that's the real celebrity promoting some product. And then the web pages that they create really looks like Facebook or really looks like some other website that's very professional when all they're doing is scamming you for your money or your information. And there's really no website and there's really not that celebrity standing behind that thing. But this is only going to be getting worse. These technologies are going to be getting so advanced that, like I said, it's going to be very difficult for you to figure out if it's real or not. But the point is not for you to figure out if it is real or not. The point is not for you to figure that out. The point is for you to ask yourself if it feels more like you or if it makes you feel less like you. That's it. It doesn't matter if it's real or not, actually, because everything that's happening on this screen is not real. Everything that's happening on this screen is kind of like it's happening in an alternate reality or an alternate dimension. Because even my videos where I'm talking, you're only seeing me talking for about 2 to 3 minutes. You're not seeing all of me. You're only seeing 2 to 3 minutes of me. And the same goes for any video that you're watching, okay? So when you're seeing things and they're eliciting some sort of response inside of you that's influencing you into doing something, it's not about figuring out if it's real or fake. It's about figuring out how it makes you feel about yourself. And on that note, I no longer perform or do any readings of any kind at all. None. I don't have them anywhere on my website, on social media, you are not able to schedule a reading with me anymore. So if anyone is asking you if you're interested in a reading or telling you that you need a reading for whatever reason, your dead grandma's trying to contact you, or this your spirit guide has a message for you, that's not me. I will never message you. I follow no one. You can look at my following, it says 0. So I'm not following you, I'm not messaging you, and I also don't offer readings anymore. So use your discernment. If somebody looks like me, if somebody has videos of me speaking, it's not me. This is my only account, and I will never message you. And when these people are messaging you, telling you what they're telling you, or even commenting to you in my comments with a profile that looks like it's me, all you need to do is ask yourself how this makes you feel. If it makes you start questioning yourself on, is this real? Is this something I really need to do? It's not for you. If it's making you feel good about yourself and leading you back home to yourself, that's the only answer you need.
It all comes down to what I always tell everybody. 100% all the time, listen to your gut. Your gut never lies. I don't care what your brain's saying. I don't care what your heart's saying, where your emotions are running. Your gut is always going to tell you the truth. I don't even know what to say. No comment.
Christmas is about celebrating Jesus, who is Jewish, yet isn't celebrated by Jewish people. He's only celebrated by non-Jewish people who are worshiping a guy who was Jewish, who is definitely not the same religion as them, his non-Jewish followers who worshiped him. So if he was alive today, he wouldn't be celebrating the holiday that celebrates him because it's against his religion. He'd be celebrating Hanukkah, which means his followers who are celebrating him would be praying for him to accept himself into his life so that he could save himself from his own religion, which is obviously wrong for him, according to his followers. And that's the spirit of Christmas right there.
Awaken with JP. I really like that guy. If you're not following him, you should definitely get on game. He's a comedian dude, but he's also local right here in Austin, Texas, right here where I'm at. But kind of makes a point with that, don't he? Just saying. Don't shoot the messenger.
Okay, let me use this board right here. This board is about 2 raccoons long. This will work. Let me bring it over. Y'all give me 1 second and y'all can have the garbage can. Give me 1 second. Let me put it right here. Okay, will this work? Look over here though. I need to put it on that side. This ain't gonna work. It's just slipping on me. Okay. I need a vertical like that. I need to be able to. Oh, dang, I ain't close enough. All right. Man, it's kind of heavy. Let me flip it over my head a little bit. Pick it up. Okay, there we go. All right. Oh, dang, I almost had it. Give me 1 second, y'all. I'm almost out. Okay. All right, there you go. All right. Let me climb up out of here. All right, there we go. All right. Man, it's like the greatest cake, but I think I got it, y'all. Okay. Whew. All right, I'm out, y'all.
Now, Sax, why you go off and throw this random ass clip in here? Because it was cute, and I liked it, so I wanted to share it. Deal with it. Back to the crazy stuff.
Up. Do our eyes deceive us? I guess if you have a conspiracy mind, it makes sense, right? Yeah, we know the symbols and they still throw it in our faces. Makes sense though, right? The halftime show is one of the most viewed events every single year. What a time to harvest the energy from the masses, right? I know, you'll call me crazy, then still deny the symbolism. That's Madonna's halftime show. She pops her top and we see what her costume really is. Understand that sports in general are used to specifically preoccupy our minds with stuff that doesn't even matter. So you think basketball is safe from this? This is the Staples Center, aka the Lakers Arena. You guys catching what that looks like? Because it looks a lot like a reptilian eye to me. Yeah, you call it a coincidence until you see one of the biggest stars in basketball throwing up the same exact symbols. Oh, and what are those? What does that mean? If you know, you know, and I know you know. They don't hold rituals here. It's all just crazy speculation, right?
Everything big, large like that, from the NFL to the NBA, all that stuff is definitely pumped full of propaganda, and there is no denying all the Satan ritual style concerts that's going on right now. It seems like almost every single concert out there. I mean, and it's done dripped thickly into my country music. I mean, I'm starting to see some stuff in country music that's making me sick, which just makes me sick. But anyway, y'all know this. I know this. We know this as a community, but we need to share this stuff out and start waking up some other people that don't know this. Let's keep it moving.
Why we see this ripple effect happening in the sky is going to blow your mind. Now, this is what resonant frequencies look like when they are pitched into water. So different frequencies are being pitched into this water, and it creates different shapes and different patterns. Now, let's take a look at what this frequency does to sand, 4129. See this pattern? Looks very similar to this pattern now, doesn't it? This pattern happens because they are beaming ELF frequencies into the sky. And this is exactly what they are using to do this. It is called HARP, and it's run by the military. Now, you can literally go outside and observe this yourself. They drop chemicals from planes, then they use HARP to disperse those chemicals and block out the sun. Now, for all the sheep, all you gotta do is look into this stuff. They literally they're spraying millions of tons of chemicals into the atmosphere to block out the sun. And you can go look up the hundreds of patents the US has on weather control and doing exactly what I'm telling you. This is what a normal sky looks like, guys. And this is what weather modification looks like. This is why you don't see skies like this in Mexico, because they banned weather modification. They put the right in your face of all of your favorite TV show. Now, the reason I make these videos is because the collective consciousness is shifting. We could be one person waking up a way that will shift the collective consciousness and in turn take down our suppressors. They have been deceiving you your whole lives, and the real truth to everything is found within.
Math certainly seems to be mathing to me. I don't think he got no tinfoil hat on. He on to something. He on to something. Now, I've seen this clip before, and from what I can tell, this is very, very valid footage. It's not tainted by any means, and it's not CGI or nothing like that. Like, this is real. Now, I don't know how to call it, but speaking of waves and energy and things like that, this is pretty phenomenal, this little situation right here, whatever it may be. But whatever it is, it just goes to show there's a lot going on out there, y'all, that we just aren't privy to.
I am witnessing a glitch in the Matrix, and I swear to God, if this squirrel doesn't come back out, I'm gonna have a panic attack because, do you see his nose? I'm not going crazy. Oh my God, wait, stop it. There's nothing there. There's not a grate there. There's not a grate there. Where did this just come from? What the He just came out of nothing! Don't run towards
Glitch in the Matrix? I don't know, but it's got me tripping. I done zoomed in to see if there was a hole or something on the ground where it's coming out of. You know, then I was like, oh, there's a crack going across. I zoomed in. That's not a crack. It's a shadow going across there. So I don't know. It's kind of a rough one to explain. I've heard that, there might be a hill right there that's coming up from the backside of the hill. That's all fine and dandy, but I'm looking at these scuff marks and stuff, and they don't look like they drop down. They look like they stay straight across where the hill would be, you know, and if it was to dip down and come back up, it'd be like drawing. So if you want to get that two-dimensional drawing in there where it comes out, you would see that. It wouldn't be perfectly in line after it went down the hill. It'd kind of be off-centered, the straight line. These lines stay perfectly straight. It's going across what could possibly be a hill right there. I don't know, but very interesting. Anyway, y'all, thanks for sticking through this video with me. I appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, those notifications, help me grow this little bitty channel. But I just appreciate y'all being here and being part of this free light squad. We will see you again tomorrow. Love you. Peace.